Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? I hope everybody's awesome. We're about ready to get this thing rocking and rolling. Alright, I think that's how we want it. We'll put it on live chat so we can see everybody's comments. And we should be ready to rock and roll. I do believe. Let me get this up on the screen. Oh no, I got the sinuses today. They just showed up out of nowhere, unfortunately. William D, what's up, my man? Noah, how are you doing today? Alright, I think we're going to be live racing Jacob Toretto's Fox Body Mustang today. I need to start the wild card for my crew. Oh, William D got it. All right, thank you, my friend. Looks like William D has already got that started. Cool, cool. Let me go ahead and back on out of here then. Noah says, enjoying being in your crew so far. Awesome. That is awesome. Glad you're liking it. We don't have any music, do we? What happened to the music? I don't hear the music. Let me turn it up a little bit. It says it's playing, but let me turn it down a little bit. It's too loud now. Alright, there's probably where it should be. Alright, cool, cool. So let's find out where this car is going to be. I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you. Thoughts on the Huayra R Evo? Alright, so most of the Huayra cars aren't that good. I know there was one that I liked, but I can't remember which one it was. Alright, we're going to be in the 11.4 lobby. But as far as the Huayra R Evo, I don't really know anything about that car, unfortunately. With 1,500 some cars, it's really hard to be able to keep track of all of them and remember all the stuff they do, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, we'll pin that up there. Alright, so William D says we actually need one player on our crew. William D's our crew's recruiting guy, so looks like we need a player. Is anybody interested that can make over 750,000 respect points every single season? If so, I can give you guys a link to our line chat room where you can talk to our recruitment guy there a little more about joining. What's up, Green Viper? How's your day going? Alright, we got a lobby full of real people. That's good. We got a real people lobby this time. Let's race this guy. Oh, I tried to get him and he got me instead, so that worked out, I guess. That definitely worked out. Alright, let's go do it to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I really like this Fox Body Mustang. It's a really good car. Pretty easy to drive. It's just all around nice. I'm a big fan of it, to tell you the truth. I think it is very, very good. Alright, YouTube says I have an excellent connection. That's good. I like that. Excellent connections are excellent, if you ask me. It is excellent. Alright. So that guy ran 11.8. I like having an excellent connection. Alright, let's race the other Fast and Furious car here. You know, that's actually a really nice looking GTR. I'm still not sure how many GTRs we have in this game, but I think there's about 500 of them at least. 500 to 600 maybe. Miguel, how's your day going, man? We got Miguel. Awesome to see you, my friend. Hope all's been going well. William D says, update came out. Yeah, no, I don't have the Legends thing either. I just got an update as well, and I still don't have the new Legends event, so maybe they gave it to some people early for beta testing. I don't know. What's up, Melon? How's your day going? I don't know where the new Legends event's at. Goku, what's up, buddy? All right. We're gonna race the Ionic. I don't like the looks of that car whatsoever, but that's a very good car. Hey, Michelle, what's up? How are you today? If I miss saying hello to anybody, I'm sorry. Alright, Horizon says, I managed to do 8.3 with it on live racing. Well, how fast you go for live racing doesn't really matter. What matters is, are you winning the live races? And if you're beating the dyno time, you got to be careful because the game will push you into faster and faster lobbies when you beat the dyno time, so... Miguel, glad everything's going good, man. That's awesome. Silent, hello. Are you ready to come back to CSR Racing, Miguel? Hopefully you're enjoying your new game. Green Viper's got it. Yeah, you were showing me the pictures on the Discord. Alright, so Green Viper likes the new Legends event. Has anybody else got it yet? If so, what do you guys think of it? Tire smoke. Alright, we're going to race. Look at that car. That's an awesome looking car right there. I would drive that in real life. 3, 2, 1, go. I would definitely drive that car in real life. I would be all about it. Oh, that was going to be a pretty close race right there. Silence says the Legends event is decent. I hope you can collect enough trophies or enough tokens to restore the car from the event. That's my concern, is how hard is it to restore those cars? Alright, Melon says the Huayra R is a good car. I knew one of them was, but I couldn't remember which one. But yeah, Melon, thank you, buddy. The Huayra R, that's the one Melon says is good. Green Viper says it has no hood. It has no hood! That's a problem if it rains. Your alternator is going to get wet. What to do in live racing if there's no players to play? Unfortunately, I have no good answer for that. Check to see if you have a game update available. If you don't have the same update as everybody else, you can't live race those people. I mean, the game is supposed to give you bots if there's no real players, but check to see if there is update. I'm not really sure if there's anything else you can really do other than get the new update when it's available, or it could be a terrible glitch I'm going to run a nice slow one and let this guy win for some reason, but one of two things, either you need the new update or you're having a bad glitch on your account. I don't know which one it is, but either way, you know, it's not great when you're having problems like that, unfortunately. Oh, Green Viper said it was about halfway restored in the first day. David fan, yeah, blue car is the Fox body Mustang. Half restored in the first day. I mean, that's not bad, actually. Hopefully you can get it fully restored quickly. Uh-oh. Hey, we found I Wish You the Worst. Cool, cool. Akima, hello, good to see ya. Dantes, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I really like this Fox body Mustang. This is a very nice car. Nightbot says, don't forget to smash that like button. Is the music too loud? Wait, a see-through bumper. Mustang Fox body with a see-through bumper? I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. I've never seen a bumper that you can see through. Sounds interesting, though. That would be kind of cool to be able to see through the car. How long do I play this game? I think what you're asking is how long have I been playing? I mean, I'm going, I don't know, around 8 years or so. I've probably been playing about 8 years. The game was out for about a year when I started, so. Yeah, that Mustang Ruffian 70, that's a really cool car as well. Two Mustangs duking it out. I think it was his turn to win, right? Let me go ahead and slow down. Yeah, LD player. So William D is answering my questions today, so. So if you have any questions, just ask William D. He knows all the answers. Alright. Ah, man, we disconnected again or something, I think. Alright, should you put your parts in KJ's Rocket Bunny for live racing? Probably not. I like that car. I want to say yes, but honestly, it's just a so-so car, right? It's a beautiful. It doesn't do too bad at live racing, but it's not going to be one of the best cars in the world, so it's really not your best bet to upgrade that car. Like, I really enjoy it, but there are way better tier 2 cars in the game. I mean, the main thing is it does win a couple of live races here. It's a decent live racer at best. I would say decent at best. And it just looks awesome, but yeah, it's not the greatest car in the world. Yeah, I mean, that's the best you can give that car is, it's okay. It's actually kind of crappy. in the grand scheme of things, it's not a good car. But, I mean, honestly, here's the deal. Tier 1 cars, Tier 2 cars, Tier 3 cars, you're going to outgrow those. I mean, when you're live racing a lower tier car, you get less respect points, you get less game cash. So once you get up to Tier 4 and Tier 5 cars, those are what you really want to focus on live racing. Melon, I need some more fuel here. So honestly, I mean, when you're brand new, live racing the lower tier cars is great, but once you get some higher tier cars, you never want to race the lower tiers again if you're going for, you know, earning money and points and stuff. Lower tier cars are only good for brand new players. But yeah, I wouldn't really focus on putting parts into that. I mean, maybe later on down the road after you've been playing for a while and you've got like loads and loads and loads of parts and stuff saved up, then it might be worth it for you. But right now, that car is really not going to do you any favors. Should you use your Toyota Supra for Tempest? Well, there's a whole bunch of Toyota Supras in the game. Every one of the Tier 5 Toyota Supras is capable of beating Tempest. The Tier 3 Toyota Supra, I don't remember. That car is a piece of junk. It's not a good car, unfortunately, the Tier 3 Supra. I can't remember if that car beats Tempest or not, but any of the Tier 5 Supras will beat Tempest. Now, me personally, I would love to make the Toyota Supra GR Elite. I would love to get the extra respect point bonuses on that because I like to live race that car a lot. So here's the deal. Almost every Tier 5 car in the game, except for some of the really crappy ones, can beat Tempest. No problem. What you want to do is make the best live racing cars you have elite, and then just use whatever car that's fast enough to beat Tempest. But right now, I mean, actually, those new Legends cars, the new Legends cars that are coming out, you know, it sounds like those are going to be some of the best cars in the game and the highest earning cars. So if those have a live racing setup, those would probably be the best cars to elite. I don't know if they do. I don't know how good those are going to be at live racing, but they're going to earn huge bonuses, so. All right, Noah's, I think Noah's being sarcastic over here. Honestly, though, if you say something like that and somebody sees it, they might think you're being serious, and then I wouldn't type stuff like that in there because somebody might actually believe you, and that would be bad. Yeah, the Shaq's car is one of the worst cars in the game. No error? Am I saying that right? The GTR R35. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be your best bet, so. Here's the deal. If you made a couple, at least like one or two good Tier 4 or Tier 5 cars elite, you're okay, but. Oh, we disconnected. Most of the GTRs in this game don't have great live racing setups. What you want to elite is a car that's winning live races and you getting good respect points, and you think that's a car that you really enjoy driving and want to live race for years to come, basically. Those are the cars you should be making elite on the elite license. What about your Regera? Alright, so there's a Regera and there's a Agera. One of them is an awesome live racer, the other one's not. I always get those two cars confused. Which one's the good one, guys? Is the Agera's the good one, right? I can't remember which one's the good one. Like the one that has like the CSR2 edition or the Ghost package, that's a good one. Alright, Melon, we disconnected or something. Here's the deal. If it's not winning live races for you, like regular, if you're not winning 70 to 80% of the live races, it's probably not a good idea to use that car. Alright, so Melon says the Agera is crap, so it must be the Regera that's good. The Regeras are good, the Ageras are the junky ones. Thank you, Melon. But that's the thing, you wanna test it out. You wanna, you know, if you look at some of my videos, if you have a certain car you're wanting to find out if it's a good live racer, just type in Danny Lightning and the name of the car on YouTube, and I'll always try to find a live racing setup for those cars. So if it has one, I always put that in the video. If it doesn't have one, then, you know, I'll usually mention in the video, did not find a good live racing setup, but... Oh, the 1-1 is not great for live racing. It's a really awesome looking car, but it's not a very good car for anything, to tell you the truth. It looks amazing. It's really cool to have it because it's hard to get, but it's more of a thing just to have and not actually drive or race, unfortunately. So, yeah. It's not the world's greatest car, unfortunately. That's for sure. Alright, I think we disconnected again or something. The game's getting all crazy here. That's one thing about live racing on this game, is there's always connection issues. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, there's a lot of good live racing cars in the game, but there's only a handful of great live racing cars in the game, if that makes sense. There's some amazing ones, there's some decent ones, and there's a lot that are just really bad at. But out of the 1,500 plus cars in the game, maybe like 5 or 10% of those are good to great at live racing. KB says, I wonder why the lobbies have been so bad. I think it's because they're still trying to tweak them for better matchmaking, but honestly, I don't feel like it's really improved that much, to tell you the truth. What? Oh, somebody got me. Oh, tire smoke. All right, he's in the green booger. The green booger car. That is a beautiful booger right there. I don't think I got that car, and I actually wish I had. I actually really like that one. It's a really nice car. McLaren 650S. I don't actually like most of the McLarens in this game, to tell you the truth. I mean, there's a couple good ones. Like, the one in the race pass right now is awesome, but most McLarens in this game aren't wonderful. Millen says the W11 F1 is a good but not great car. Weird. The YouTube keeps cutting out for me. I don't know why, but I can see that I don't have any drop frames, and YouTube says I have an excellent connection, so I'm not sure why it's being weird. I think it's this phone. It might even be the headphones. It might be the Bluetooth. I'm not sure. I bet it's my Bluetooth acting up. Never thought about that. I always like to have the stream playing in the background, like really quietly in my headphones, just so I can make sure it doesn't cut out on me or something. Ah, here we go. Go, little car, go, little car, go. Oh, he got me. I got a bad run or something there. William D says, the problem with the Solus is nobody will race you. Yeah, there are some cars that people avoid. People are like, yeah, I'm not racing that thing. It's going to kill me. Alright, my lobby is starting to die. My lobby's starting to die out. Whoops. What's going on here? Green Viper says Bluetooth interrupts. Yeah, because I just remembered on this particular set of headphones, I do have some occasional Bluetooth dropouts. I don't know why. I might need to charge them. I'm not sure if they're dying or not, but if you don't have an elite license to run for a Tempest race, you can't make anything elite, so. Unless you're talking about like some of the other cars becoming elite tuners or elite customs cars, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. KB says the stream has lag. Anybody else having lag on the stream? According to what YouTube's telling me, I shouldn't be having any problems here. The streaming software and YouTube both say the connections. Alright, so you guys are hearing me popping in and out as well. Interesting. Huh. Is it just my voice or is it everything? So for some reason, something, I don't know if the streaming software is malfunctioning or what it is then. Unfortunately, live streaming has a lot of issues. I thought it was my Bluetooth, but I guess you guys are hearing the same thing as me. Or if it's even just a YouTube issue itself, I don't know. There would be like 5 people riding, and I don't think that would go over so well. Hey, Becky, Tara, how's it going, man? Awesome to see ya. Noah says, Elite is cool. The problem is the amount of resources and time it takes to upgrade those cars. That's because they want you to buy stuff, right? They want you to buy those Elite tokens and spend a whole bunch of money, which most of us probably don't want to do, but I think that's their goal right there, is get us to spend all the money. They're like, buy all our stuff. I wasn't paying attention to what's going on the map, so I'm going to run a slow one. I still pay attention to the chat more than the racing, I think. William D says, shut up and buy. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll have to go spend my life savings of $10 bazillion gazillion dollars on CSR2 racing today. I'll buy everything. My 10 zillion gazillion trizillion dollars. Yeah, I wish. I wish I had all that money. If so, I would be live streaming from a house in the ocean. I don't know if I'd be able to get internet down there, though. You ever see those underwater houses? Those are cool. Those are like super cool houses. Now, I wouldn't want it to be like way out in the ocean. I would want it to be like, you know, kind of in the ocean, just not very deep. That way, if there was a leak, I could just swim to shore. And but no, there's like these boxes you can buy. They're like these boxes. It's just like a, I don't know, some sort of box with big windows, and they drop it down in the ocean, and you can live down there. Those are really You'll get bored after 1 week. What, living in the ocean? Oh no, where's everybody at? Alright everybody, the game has decided it does not want me to play it, I guess. All the people are gone. Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, 512 TR. You don't see very many people driving those, and I don't know why. Those are cool cars. I still need to upgrade mine a little bit more to get it up to optimal. I keep forgetting to do that. I got it on like a half-ass live racing setup right now, but I need to add a couple more parts to get it where it needs to be. But that's a really cool car. What lobby am I in? I don't know, man. I think it's what's the pin comment up there say? Probably around 11.4, maybe 11.6. Somewhere in the 11.4 to 11.6 range is where I'm probably at. Alright, Melon says you need the stage 6 transmission. Yeah, I haven't looked to see if I have that or not. Like, the way I got mine set up now, it's on, like, really low upgrades. It's doing okay. Not great, but... I keep meaning to check it out, but I always say, you know what, I gotta finish upgrading that, and then... I don't know, I got too many cars. I got way too many cars. There's just so many cars, it's hard to keep track with them all. Alright. Bakatara's alone in another lobby. That must be... I'm sorry that you're lonely over there. Lobbies are kind of crazy today. Walter, how is your day going? Alright, Noir says CSR2 lost potential in the lore aspect. Me personally, I'm not interested in lore or stories or anything. I just want to play a game. I don't want to read a bunch of chat bubbles or things that aren't necessary. I don't like lore and storylines and stuff like that in games. I just want to play the game. That's me though. I hate going into events and then having to X out all those stupid chat bubbles when those characters talk. I'm like, no thank you. I don't read any of it. I just get through it as quick as possible because I am not interested. Melon says the Enzo is decent at best. I like the Enzo. I think it's pretty decent. I think the Enzo is a nice car. It looks cool. It'll win a few live races here and there. William D says you've never played D&D. Mama said, Mama said D&D is the devil. I've never been allowed to play that game. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. When I was a kid, there were some news stories about people playing Dungeons and Dragons that actually were killing each other in real life or something. And I think they were going on about how it was satanic and all this crazy stuff. I kind of vaguely remember that, but some people took it a little too seriously, I guess. But you know, there's always somebody out there that gets on the crazy side and does crazy things. That's for sure. It's kind of scary that people actually get that way over stuff. If you think about it, that's definitely scary. Goat, I actually have a video that goes over the live racing setup for Brian's Escort. It's in the 12.0 lobby. It's amazing. I mean, if I remember correctly, I mean, I may be wrong, but just going by memory, I think you just do stage 4 transmission, stage 3 tires, and stage 3 nitrous. And then tune it till it hits 12.0. That's what I remember, but if I were you, I would go watch the video and double check just in case. There's a possibility maybe you have to put the body on stage 4 or something, but... Oh yeah, the ACS Camaro is total turd tacos, unfortunately. Anyone got Legends Revivals? I do not. Some people have it already though. Some people seem to have it. I don't have it, which I don't care for. I do not appreciate not having it. Yeah, it looks like they've given it to some people, probably for beta testing. So yeah, not all of us have it yet. Not all of us have it yet, and what can you do, I guess? What can you do, I suppose? Alright, we'll go out to the lobby in a second. I don't know if anybody's in there waiting to race me, but I'll go really slow here and let him have a nice win, and then we'll go back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. So thank you for the swaps. I definitely appreciate it. You know, I still never got that, like, sit and spin thing, whatever it's called. I've still never received that on my account. Melon says the revival is like collections. Ah, we got the Testarossa. All right, red line, let's go. Do it to it. We got Ford versus Ferrari. Who's gonna win? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's find out who's gonna win. Come on, little car, you can do it. You can do it, little car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Yes. That was close. Now, that was a really good race right there. That was an awesome race. Bacteria, yeah, the lobbies seem a little weird today. They keep changing all the time. Like, I don't know what they're doing with the lobbies, but the lobbies seem odd today. Like, whatever they did on this update, the lobbies feel strange. Green Viper said, I went to sleep, the game updated, and I had revival. Alright, Goku, why are you not going to finish the whole thing? So Goku has it. It looks like those cars are going to be extremely good, so you might want to do it, honestly. I would work on finishing it slowly. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Personally, I'm looking forward to everything other than having to restore more cars. That part I don't like. Well, it looks like as you're doing the event, you're earning tokens to restore the car. I don't know if it gives you enough to completely restore it or not. I'm not sure. I doubt anybody's actually finished the event yet. So I don't think anybody really knows. I mean, you could probably go look around and see if there's any videos. Maybe somebody somehow got some really early access to it and knows, but I'm gonna try and finish it. Yeah, when it starts, yeah, I guess you got like 60 days to do it, so. You got 2 months, roughly, to finish the event. Yeah, you still gotta finish your Countach. It took me a year and a half to completely finish Legends. Between restoring all the cars and getting enough parts to run the events, it was about a year and a half. It was a pain. William D said, I've never started the old Legends. Honestly, in a lot of ways, I don't blame you. I think the new Legends is probably going to be worth doing it though. Just because it looks like those, at least 2 of those new Legends cars are going to be super good. Like super good. William D says, not worth the effort. If I had everything to do over again, I don't even know if I would bother with Tempest or Legends. I would probably run one elite license just to elite my favorite live racing car or something like that. And I mean, I would do Tempest eventually, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be in any hurry to do it. Once I had a large collection of awesome cars, then I would just go in there and do all the Tempest stuff and blow through it really fast. It definitely would not be like on my priority list of things to do. That's for sure. I'd be like, alright, it's time to finish this crap sandwich. And then we would go finish it. That's how I would do it. Alrighty. Oh, I'm out of fuel there. Alright. Unfortunately, we had a disconnect as I was getting fuel, I guess. Well, that's an interesting LC500 color right there. Look at that. I want to race him. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. That's like what, like a, I don't know, like a flat. That must be like a satin tan. I don't know why, but I like it. Is this a real player? No, that's a real player. I think. That's a nice little live racing car right there. It's not one of the best in the world, but it's nice. Oh, it's going to get me. I lost, guys. I had a bad run and I lost. Is the ACS worth getting? Only if you need to run the Prestige Cup. It's a pretty terrible car. It's a overall terrible car. It looks nice, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. Let's see if I can beat him this time. Oh man, oh man. Look at that. Nice. Haha. That was an awesome race right there. William D says, if you want to do the Crew Cup races next season, you will need it. That's true. If you want to do Tempest or next season's Crew Cups, then you will need it. Good point there, William D. 3, 2, 1, go. Melon says, Helena Hitman's got one spot open. Talk to Max. Yeah, my crew probably has a spot open as well. I think the stream's having problems again. I assume that's YouTube's fault. Lachuga, hello, hello. Good to see ya. William D says, HH is an incredible team. Can you defeat Tempest 3 with the Tier 4 DBX 707? That's a great live racing car. I can't remember. You have to be able to do 0 to 60 in 1.37 seconds. And you have to be able to do 260 miles per hour. I'm trying to remember if that car can do both of those or not. I know I have a video on that car, and I probably go over that and test it on the review part of the video, but I don't think it can. If I remember correctly, it can't hit the 0 to 60 time, but you might want to go watch the video and double check, or maybe somebody else here knows, but I mean, it's a great car. It's a really awesome car. Like, super awesome. Where did I put that? One second, guys. Okay. If anybody can... Darn it, sinuses. They're bad again today. Alright, so if anybody can make 750,000 respect points and would like to talk to our recruitment guy, and you got the Line app, click that link there. It'll take you to our room where you can talk to our recruitment guy about possibly joining my crew. Alright, we found Green Viper, or Green Viper found me, I should say. Three, two, one, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, what's the Infinity? I don't think I've ever seen anybody drive that car in live racing. I forgot that car existed, actually. Hey, Neven, how you doing today? Melon says, we offer the knowledge that almost nobody can provide. Yeah, that's one thing about the crew Melon's in. There's some, like, super knowledgeable people in there. Hey, B-Duke, what's up, my man? He says, getting stream sniped in CSR is good. Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, it's different than, like, other games, I guess, but yeah. How's your day going? Hope it's awesome today. What happened to Green Viper? I think we disconnected. Hey Morgan, how are you today? William D says, Melon is correct. The knowledge is unparalleled. Anthony, hello, hello. Yeah, Hand Supra will beat all of the tier 5 bosses if you put enough parts on it. That's the trick, getting enough parts. That's actually a pretty decent car. I think I released a video this morning. I don't know if it went live yet. It was either set to go live before or after my stream, but I did make a how to drive video for Hand Supra. And it should be going live sometime today, if it's not already. Neiman says, my map is full of paid events these days. That's how these games make their money, right? If people are crazy enough to spend the money, then hey. If this game wasn't making money, it wouldn't exist for us to play it, so. The paid players allow us free-to-play or cheap-to-play players to be able to play these games, so. I'm not going to complain. You know, if there's paid events, just skip them if you can't afford to do it, and do the stuff that you can do, because this game still has all kinds of things for the free players. Alright, so Ray says, I'm new to CSR, I'm ranked 57, but I'm always getting beaten live racing. Here's the thing about live racing. Some cars are great at live racing, but you have to know how to set them up. Other cars are terrible at live racing. The majority of the cars aren't the best live racers. Live racing, learning how to set up a car for live racing is kind of an art. Some cars will beat everybody, some cars will win most of the races, then there's a lot of cars that don't win much of anything. What was I just gonna say? Generally, maxed out or highly upgraded cars do not do very good on live racing. It's more the lower upgrade cars, like cars on lower upgrades, like a good tier 4 or tier 5 car with low upgrades. Works. Like the low performance point high evo tunes, I do have a video somewhere that shows you how to check and set up your cars for that. It gives you a basic rundown on how to set up a car for live racing, at least to check to see if that car is going to work, but what you're looking for is a car that you can put on the low upgrades that has over 1,000 evo points. Preferably like, you know, 1,500, 1,700, 2,000 evo is even better. For example, the car I'm driving right now, it's got a stage 2 nitrous, stage 4 body and transmission, and stage 3 tires, and everything else is on stock. And this car does very well on live racing. The Toyota GR Supra, you're going to get that for free at some point. That's a great live racing car. What else? William D. Draw a stick, people. That's cool, I guess. I can barely draw a stick person, so sounds like you're doing better than me. William D says, Melon is like Van Gogh. Max is Michelangelo. Hey, wasn't it my turn to win? What is good about beating Dino by a lot? These days, not much. I mean, there's if your car beats Dino by a lot, you can win live races, but the game will quickly, if you're beating Dino in live racing, the game will quickly move you into faster and faster lobbies, which causes issues. When you're doing things like the supply cups, you need a car that can beat dyno. If your car doesn't beat dyno, you're going to have a hard time doing the supply cups unless the car is like maxed out. But these days, there's very few things that really make dyno beating worthwhile, but it is good to have some dyno beating cars just in case you need it for something. But for live racing, you want a car that wins live races without beating the dyno. That way it always stays in the same lobby and you don't get pushed in the lobbies where your car is never going to win anything. So live racing on this game is kind of crazy these days. Neven says the Koenigsegg CC850 does crazy good in live racing. Yes, and you can actually buy that or get that out of the collections. That's an awesome car for live. There's a few collections cars that are really good. No, it takes a while to really get the feel for how live racing works, and sometimes you just gotta wait till you get a good car. Now, I don't know if this still works, but one thing I used to do with my dyno beaters to keep them from getting pushed is I would just run full out on one race and win. Then the next race I would run really slow and lose. Then the next race I would run full out and win. Then the next race I would run really slow and lose. And that would usually still keep my car in the same lobby. I haven't tried that in a while, so 2B for real. What's up, buddy? He says, I like your hat. Thank you. It's made by the Boston Scully or something. Boston Scully Company? I forget. They're really nice hats. It's like an old newsboy hat, except for it's not floppy. This one's called the Peaky. Like, look up Boston Scully Peaky if you want to find a hat like this. They got like hundreds of different crazy models, but this is the most like normal one, I would say. I got a floppy newsboy hat as well, but I don't like it being floppy as much. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't remember whose turn it is to win. I'm just going to go very fast. Alright. We'll do one more, then back out to the lobby because there might be somebody else wanting to race me. William D is now building the CC. Yeah, that's a great car. That is a great car. Oh yeah, the brand new Bugatti Maestro, that's an amazing car. Three, 2, 1, go. I used to know these guys that owned a company called 2B. They made bicycle clothing. Then they got sued by another company called 2B, and then they had to change it to Play Clothes or something like that. Was it Hal Brandley and Lee Ramsdale, I think, owned it. I got to ride BMX bikes with those guys once. It was pretty fun. Back in the day, I used to ride like X Games style BMX. Alright, one fast MF. I miss being young and being in good shape and being crazy. I was a daredevil when I was younger. Some of the stuff I did when I was a kid, I still kind of think, what in the world was I? What was I thinking here? What's up, Sam? How you doing today? Stack says, morning, Guy. We got Guy in the house. What's up, my man? So I'm going to tell you... Oh, no. I'm watching an ad. Hold on, everybody. We got problems. Yeah. I hit the wrong button, everybody. Alright. Can I hit the back button, maybe? Alright, little guy. Hurry up and do your thing, because I want to get back to my gameplay. Oh, no. Look, he's got a sword. Ooh. Get him. Chop his face off. Yeah. Stab him in the eye. Come on. Get him, get him. Bam, ba-bam, bam. Chop, chop. Beat him up. Beat him up. Get him. Alright. I think he won. Oh, no. Holy crap, holy. Scorpion lady. Alright. Goodbye. Ah, crap. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't think I've ever seen that particular ad. I've seen some very similar ones, but never quite that one. Okay, so the advertisements broke everything. I apologize, everybody. Stupid ads. I hate the ads. They make me angry. Ads are bads. Yeah, Darker Knight, I'm not really sure how they decide what ads you see, but I do see a lot of ads for that particular game, but usually they're all different. But I guess when it comes to gaming ads, I mean, as long as the ads are, as long as that game's available in your country, I guess they would probably show you the same junk. Whoever's paying Google to put the ads on there, I guess, is the deal. Ah. Crazy Aim says, I just started yesterday. Any tips? You could, okay, this game's got a lot going on. You could write a novel about how to play this game and tips and stuff. So, first off, don't waste resources on cars that you don't need to be upgrading, right? Hold on, my ear itches. My ear itches. So the main thing is, don't upgrade cars that do not need to be upgraded. The majority of the cars in this game are lousy. There's a couple of good ones here and there. I have videos on probably the majority of the good cars in this game. So if you're trying to find out if a car is worth upgrading, first off, if you don't need the car for an event or something like that, you probably shouldn't upgrade it. Now you do need a couple of cars that are going to be good for live racing, so what you want to do is get yourself a couple of good live racing cars eventually and upgrade those. Once you get into the Elite Tuners cars, you will get a free Toyota GR Supra. It's amazing. That's one car, in my opinion, that new players should focus on. I think once you hit rank 30 or something like that, you will get into the Elite Tuners event. When you get to the Tempest races or the storyline races where you have to race the bosses to win their cars, most of the boss cars are junk. If I were to start over, I wouldn't even bother doing the Tempest races or the storyline races until I had a huge collection of really cool cars, because the boss cars are almost all junk. There was a time when maybe they were nicer cars, but you know, we got 1,500 plus cars in this game at this time. Another thing is manage your resources, right? Save your keys. Most of the time when you open crates, a really lousy car is going to pop out. So what I did is I didn't spend any keys for several months or a couple of months or something. I saved up a few thousand silver keys, and that's one of the best things I ever did. Because before I did that, I was always struggling to get the Prestige Cup cars every season. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on, but my channel does have videos on just about everything. Like, I got playlists, like the CSR2 beginner/tutorial playlist covers almost everything you need to know in the game. But I mean, I could go on for an hour just giving you game tips and advice if I could remember everything. I mean, this game has a huge learning curve, and you'd think it would be just a simple drag racing game, but there's a lot going on. Like, you got to learn how to set up cars for live racing, learn how to tune cars, and, you know, there's just a lot to it. Now, I'm going to tell you what, that is a really amazing looking, what is that, a Sylvia right there? What is that? I don't know. It looks awesome, though. I like that car. That car looks amazing. I don't know why, but in those particular colors, it looks awesome. Yeah, MaxTheGamer has another really good channel as well. That's the R34. I like it. I like it in those particular colors. Thanks, Melon. Look at that thing. I don't know why I like that so much. Oh, now I see what car it is. Yeah, that's the Elite Tuner's car. Look at that thing. It's beautiful in red. I don't know why, but that looks way better than mine. I got mine in the original blue color it came in, I think. I like that. Yeah, some of the Elite Tuners cars are really awesome. There's only a couple of Elite Tuners cars that are bad, so if I were a new player, I wouldn't focus on pretty much anything other than, you know, doing the daily races and Elite Tuners to start off. Melon says, that R34 is better than the R35 as a live racer. Melon is very correct. That is actually a really nice little live racing car. I might change the color of mine after seeing this. I've always liked the blue color, but that just looks so much better in that red color. Alright, we disconnected. We got... Oh, KB found me. Alright, he's in the weird Mustang that probably shouldn't be called a Mustang, in my opinion. I don't understand why they called that SUV a Mustang. It looks really cool in the game, but if I ever see one of those in real life, I'm just like, wait a second. It doesn't look very good in real life. Oh, he got me. Hey, Duke says, it breaks my heart when teammates waste their elite tokens on for unrelated to any events. Well, one thing about newbies is if they don't find like my videos or Max's videos or something, you know, even myself, when I started this game, I had no idea what was going on. I had questions, nobody had answers, nobody could tell me anything about it, so I just had to make mistakes and learn, and I did a lot of things wrong, you know. If I could start over from scratch, which I don't want to do, but if I were to start over, I would do things very differently than I did when I first started. But it really took me about a year to really get the hang of this game, and get a feel for how everything worked. It took a long time to get a feel for this game, but I mean, I've been playing for about 8 years now, and there's still things in the game that I lost my train of thought. But there's still things I learn new every once in a while. I'm like, hey, I didn't know that. Alright, is the Fast and Furious Lancer any good? Not really. 3. You're talking about the green one? The green Fast and Furious Lancer's not really the greatest car, unfortunately. The majority of the Fast and Furious cars really aren't that great. There's a couple of really nice Fast and Furious cars, but a lot of them are pretty bad. William D has detailed a Mach-E. What do you think about the Mach-E's, William D? Do you like them? Do you hate them? I mean, I love the way this one looks, but I think if you put a bunch of like liveries and the right paint job on that, it looks cool. But the regular ones that you can go down to the dealership and buy, I don't know. Ron says the color makes you faster along with a little chrome. You know, I don't think this is true anymore, but I think a long time ago, car insurance companies would charge you more if you had a red car. Sam, you got the Fox body as well. The Fox body is an awesome car. Oh, we got Green Viper again in the Spider-Man car. I think they gave us that car for free at one time, didn't they? They gave us the Shark and the Spider-Man Aventador, if I remember correctly. William D says, the Mach-E is overpriced. I think most things are overpriced, unfortunately. Everything is so darn expensive. It's crazy. Oh wait, I think I was supposed to let you win. Ron says, arrest me red. Nowadays though, when you get car insurance, they don't ask you what color the car is, but I think they used to. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, red was associated with sports cars, I guess. Therefore, insurance companies thought if you had a red car, you were going to drive faster. I mean, that's kind of crazy, in my opinion, and probably should be illegal, but I've also heard a lot of people say that red cars get pulled over more often. I don't know if that's true or not either, but wait, what happened to Green Viper? Crap, we disconnected. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry, guys. I'm paying more attention to reading chat and talking than what's going on in the racetrack. I apologize. William D says, asking the color of your car is car profiling. Is car profiling currently illegal? I remember when I was a kid, they would ask the color of my car. Gilbert, what's up, my friend? He says it's Ferrari's fault. Yeah, Ferrari's known for being red, but I can understand charging more insurance for a Ferrari. But if you've got a red Yugo, there's no reason they should charge you extra money for it. For a red Geo Metro, yeah, that shouldn't cost extra. William D says, blame Donna. I blame Donna for everything. Darn that Donna. Donna, Go away. Yugo. You know, I came really close to buying a turbocharged Yugo. Oh man, I test drove it. It was so fun to drive. But yeah, I saw somebody selling one. I was like, you know what? I gotta drive this thing. So I called the number, arranged the test drive. That little car was so fun. Only reason I didn't buy it is the Yugos were known for being terrible, unreliable cars. But after getting to drive it, I really wanted it. I was like, man, I want this so bad. I just know it's going to be a piece of crap. So I had to talk myself out of buying. I think they wanted like $2,000 for it or something, $2,500. This was back probably in like the late 90s or something. I don't know, probably like 95, 98. I don't remember, but it was such a fun little car. It felt like you were driving a little go-kart, and it was fast. It was lightweight and turbocharged. That was awesome. What kind of car do we have now? A Toyota Corolla. Oh my god. William D says Yugos are the old Fiats. Are they made by the same company? I don't know anything about Fiats. I've only seen a few Fiats in my life. I don't know if they're any good. Oh well, William D says Yugos cost more now than when they were new. Really? Why? They were terrible. Malin, you've never heard of a turbocharged Yugo, man? They existed. I don't know if somebody put a turbo on it or if it came that way from the factory, but somebody was selling a turbocharged Yugo. William D says they bought the Fiat design. Interesting. Noah says get a Suzuki. You know, I've actually known a few people that owned a Suzuki car, and I mean those things those were really good, reliable cars. They didn't look very nice. They looked like these little terrible junkers, but they seemed like they were pretty good. Melon says they were Group A cars in the 80s and 90s. William D says a Suzuki needs a roll cage. Maybe if you got a Suzuki Samurai. The Samurais were pretty sweet. I had some friends that used to own the Suzuki Samurais, and they would turn them into off-roading vehicles. But there was also this little Suzuki hatchback. I can't remember what it was called, but it seemed like a good car. What year is my Corolla? I think it's 2005. It's like 20 years old. It's old. It's been a really amazing car, though. I mean, that has been a good car. Best car I've ever owned. Hands down, the best car. When it just comes to reliability and gas mileage and stuff like that, it's been flawless. Le Car? What is Le Car? I know I've heard of that, and I know I've seen it, but I can't quite remember what that is. Suzuki Kazushi? But no, I bought my Corolla used. Somebody took really good care of it. They had records on oil changes and maintenance, but somebody kind of beat it up though. Like someone took really good care of the engine, but I don't know if they used to drive it through the woods or what up, but it was all like, it had a lot of like scratches and dings and dents and stuff on it. Normally I wouldn't have bought a car like that, but I found it used for a really good price. I mean, it ran so good. I'm like, this feels like you're driving a brand new car. Plus, you had all the maintenance records. The Carfax was good. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna, even though it's a little beat up on the outside, and the back seats have a bunch of rips in them for some reason. I don't know what the person did to the car, but maintenance wise, they took care of the engine really well. And it's just been a super amazing car. Melon says DS. What's DS, Melon? Ron says anything decent with a stick you can have fun with. Ah, Noah's got a Renault. That's kind of cool. You don't really see Renaults in the United States very often. There used to be somebody in my neighborhood that had one, but I think that's the only one I've ever saw. That was probably like a 1980s Renault or something. When I was a teenager, there was somebody driving one of those around. We always liked it. Oh, a Citroen DS. Yeah, Citroens are super cool. I've never seen one in real life. Green Viper. Yeah, looks like a Yugo. I've seen a lot of the Citroen rally cars. Man, those are cool looking cars. I don't even know if they sell those here in the United States. They might. Nobody drives them, so I'm guessing they probably don't. Suzuki Jimmy turbo powered. I don't think I've ever seen a Suzuki Jimmy. I don't know what that is. Best car I've seen in real life? Well, I've seen a couple of Ferraris and a couple of Lamborghinis. Can't really tell you which ones they were. My neighbor has a some sort of old school Porsche. It looks like the black RWB in this game with a big wing on the back. Not really my neighbor, but a guy that lives a couple blocks over. That's a pretty freaking cool car. I've seen a lot of really awesome muscle cars and hot rods, but when it comes to like, you know, really fancy cars, like I have seen 2 or 3 Lamborghinis and a couple of Ferraris, but I've never seen anything too crazy. Like where I live, people don't really have a lot of fancy cars. It's rare that you see something like that. Most people are just driving SUVs around or Ford Escorts or something, you know. Now my friend did get a Skyline of some sort, but he was never able to get a title for it because it didn't meet like the safety standards here. I guess he bought it, it got imported from another country, and he could never title it. The steering wheel was on the wrong side for the US. And he also had a Sierra, what is it called? RS. Ah, crap, I'm having a brain fart. That was another one that didn't meet the US standards, and he was never able to get the car titled. So those were pretty cool to see, even though they were not street legal, but it was really disappointing though that he never got a Skyline titled. Eventually I think he sold it, but I guess they just didn't meet the emissions or the safety standards or something like that. Honestly, I think there should be like some type of like exempt, I don't know what the word is, way around that for like, you know, certain types of cars, but William, do you like superchargers better than turbos? Hey, Black Phantom, what's up, my man? How's your day going? I mean, superchargers and turbos both have their advantages and disadvantages. Black Phantom, thank you, buddy. Yeah, the Fox body is super cool. Thank you to all the channel members. I do appreciate you guys. Black Phantom, thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're going to go back out to the lobby here and race somebody else. So KB, thank you for the swaps, my friend. I'm sure there's a few people still waiting to race me. So, I've never really driven a supercharged car, but my understanding is a supercharged car gives you a little bit of performance, a little bit of better performance right off the bat as soon as you step on the gas pedal, because the turbo has to spool up before it kicks in, but I think once the turbo kicks in, you're getting better performance than a supercharger. At least that's the way I've always understood it. But I don't think I've ever driven a supercharged car. Now I have seen a couple of cars that had both. I mean, not in person. I mean, I've seen it on like TV or a magazine or something. But I remember the one guy, he put a supercharger on the car. And then once the turbo kicked in, the supercharger would cut off and it would switch over to the turbo. And I guess that gave the guy best of both worlds, because the supercharger, the second he stepped on the gas, it worked. And then once the turbo spooled up, it got that turbo power. And I guess that was better than just having one or the other. I'm not really even sure how you would make something like that, but that wasn't something I saw like in real life or in person. It was just like I don't know if it was on TV or you know, Hot Rod magazine or something, but maybe I saw it on a YouTube video. I can't remember, but that sounds pretty interesting. William D says, Buick makes a great supercharger. You know, I don't think I've ever driven a Buick. Black Phantom. Yeah, if you can get the Fox body, I would say it's definitely worth it. It's a really cool car. Definitely worth it if you can get it. Melon says, Sam is right. You like them both if you're a man. Uh-oh. The live racing is kind of crazy today on the disconnections. Ron says, turbo and nitrous is a man's best friend. So I had a buddy. I still don't really understand why he did this. To me, this seems dangerous, but he had nitrous on a little Civic hatchback or something. And he had it set up so every time he hit 3,000 RPMs, the nitrous would just go off. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a very... I never rode in that car, but it's pretty easy to hit 3,000 RPMs. I don't know, it could have been 3,500 or something, but right around 3,000, he had it set so the nitrous would just trigger. And I'm thinking, well, wait a second. Well, if you're trying to, you know, you accidentally hit 3,000 RPMs and it goes off and then you need to hit the brakes for a red light or something. I mean, this was a car he drove around town. Maybe there was a way for him to disable it. I don't know, but I never understood why when he told me he set it up that way, I never understood why he did that. I just thought that sounds like a really bad idea. Oh crap, we got the Buick. We got Black in the Buick. That Grand National is pretty cool. But I don't think I've ever driven in a car or been in a car that has used nitrous before, so. Now, my buddy's grandpa used to have an old school Caprice Classic hot rod with nitrous, but I don't think he ever used the nitrous. I don't know why. I mean, like, my buddy's dad and grandpa both built hot rods, and they drove them around like old men, and, you know. Ah, come on now. It disconnected me and Black Phantom there. Yeah, that Buick is a great car. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Like, I used to always back when I had my Civic hatchback, I always thought about adding some nitrous to it, but I would always hear people talk about how bad it is for your engine and how nitrous burns out engines. So it's like, yeah, probably a bad idea. Nowadays, all I really care about is a car that's going to be reliable and get me where I need to go when I go somewhere. Narima, hello. Do you have the Fast and Furious Mark IV Supra? Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice car. I actually like that one. Like right now, I used to always live race my GR Supra. But right now, I have the GR Supra maxed out. And I've been live racing more with the Mark IV Supra. They're both, I think both of the Elite Tuner Supras are really good cars. I need to get some fuel here. We got roughly 15 minutes left on the live stream, everybody. We got about 15 more minutes. Ah, crap. He's gone. Melon says, I got 10 times more than Danny. It took me 6 years. 10 times more what? How much time did it take me to get over 100 million? Couple years, actually. So basically, I had about, put it this way. All right, I had about 140 million saved up, and then the Elite Tuners the Elite Tuners events came out, which took most of my game cash. I think, if I remember correctly, I went from like 140 down to like 60 million. And then going from 60 back up to like 130, 140 took me another like 2 years or something. So it's a very slow process. You got to play a lot. So the key to saving up those game resources is not upgrading stuff when you don't need to. Right? Don't upgrade stuff when you don't need to upgrade it. I try to only upgrade one car per season. Now, as a brand new player, you're going to be upgrading all kinds of things to do this event and that event. But at some point, you know, you're going to get through most of that and you won't have to upgrade stuff as often. So at this point, I'm normally upgrading one car per season. Every once in a while, maybe more than one, but usually I only try to upgrade one and then save the rest, right? Now, back when I first started playing, I was playing this game. I was probably on here for 2, 3, 4 hours every day, depending on the day. Now I might spend anywhere between 20 minutes and an hour a day playing, so it just depends on how much time I have and what's up on the map and all that stuff. But if I were still playing 2, 3, 4 hours every day, you know, it'd be really easy to save up that much game cash when you're only upgrading 1 or 2 cars per season. But Depending on how much you play, depends on how quickly you can save that kind of game cash. But I remember back in the day, I would run those regulation races just over and over and over and over, and I could earn 1 million game cash in roughly an hour. I would probably spend 1 to 2 hours a day just running regulation races when I was a newer player just to farm the game cash. And I would instantly spend it to buy and strip F12s and Huracans. And I probably bought and stripped 30 Ferrari F12s, and I probably bought and stripped 30 Huracans. And at the time, that was what you wanted to do to beat Tempest. If I wouldn't have done that now because those cars aren't even that good anymore. So that was just a huge waste of resources, actually. Huge waste of time and resources. But at the time, it got me through Tempest. So I would definitely do things a lot differently. Tubi, you donated something on PayPal? Thank you, my friend. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. I don't get too many PayPal donations, but it's always nice when that happens. I appreciate that. Alright, Melon says, as always, if you join Williams' crew, tune the car of your choice. So Melon will show you how to tune cars, is what he's saying, if you join. Ron says, we need people participating in tournaments, even if your car isn't upgraded. Yeah, you know, people should run those if they have the cars. Now, one thing I find about tournaments is usually the first day, I have cars that are available. The second day and the third day, I normally don't have a car that's able to run the event. So that's one problem I see with tournaments, is not everybody has those cars. So not everybody can do the tournaments. Like, I ran it yesterday, and I'm kind of doubting that today I'm going to be able to. What's up, Mark Bass? What's been going on, my friend? Alright. Let's see if we can get this guy. He's in a good car here, I believe, so this should be a pretty good race. I think he's in one of the Utopias. Those Utopias are really nice cars. I didn't get a good look at it, but I think that was a Utopia. Wait. No, that's not, is it? But the Utopias are great cars. I can't quite tell what that is. I think that's a Pagani of some sort. I don't know. Either way, the Pagani Utopias are awesome. Oh, there's Dave in one of my favorite cars. I'm going to tell you why. I love that car. I love that car, man. That is a super amazing Chevelle right there. I don't know why, but that's just so like clean and classy looking. It's become one of my favorite cars in the game, not only because it's a good live racer, but it's just so nice to look at. Millen says the Utopia can run 10.8s in here. I'm actually amazed. There's quite a few cars that they've given us for free that have been amazing. There's a lot of free cars that have sucked, but it's nice when they give you a free car and it's actually really good. Like, I can't believe they gave us the Ford the Ken Block Cosworth for free. I was expecting to have to pay for that car. I mean, I still can't believe they gave us that thing for free. I still think that's amazing, though, that they gave us that. Alright, lobby. I guess we disconnected again. For some reason, my device and Dave's device just don't like each other. Alright, we found stacks. Oh, look at that thing. Check that out. Man. The GTLM. I don't think I've ever seen anybody driving one of these ever. That's a beautiful car. 3, 2, 1, go. That car just looks 100% amazing. Look at that thing. The taillights even look good. Alright, Melon says the best free car we've ever had from NM was the Utopia. Ron says, pleasure racing with y'all. Yeah, these things are always fun. These streams are always a lot of fun. Even if you don't find me, a lot of you guys probably do find each other to race as well. I still wish they would allow us to make a lobby and invite people to it. That would be great. Yeah, Johnny Transveal Side S2000. I don't remember that having any type of good live racing set up. I don't remember getting that car for free, did they? Did they give us that for free? I don't remember getting it. Maybe I have it. If they did give it to me for free, I was so unimpressed with it. I was like, well, I forgot. See, the majority of the older Fast and Furious cars are pretty bad. Oh, it was on the Showdown. Getting a car from Showdown, in my opinion, that's not really free, but I can't remember if I got it or not from the Showdown. I actually forgot to go back later that night to get that pink S2000. I totally forgot, so I missed it. I don't care though. I started upgrading this car just so I could win that from the Showdown, and then I forgot to finish it. Oh man, I suck. Alright, we only got like 5 more minutes left on this thing, so which is good because I need to get up and move pretty soon. My autoimmune disease is bothering me today. My muscles are flared up worse than normal, so I gotta get up every couple of hours and walk around and move around, or everything just gets so stiff and hurts. It's not fun. Worst part is I can't spend as much time like sitting down and as I would like. Autoimmune diseases suck. Alright, Melon says all of the S2000s in this game are crap. Yeah, I'm not sure that we do have a good S2000 in this game. Gilbert, catch you later, buddy. Have a great day. I wonder how many Fast and Furious events we've actually had. I know we've had a bunch. There's definitely been a bunch of them. Black Phantom says, have a great day, Danny. You too, my friend. I guess you're out of here. Same to you. And thank you. Alright, I'm also really hungry, so I need to get up and move, and I need to eat something. I need breakfast. Most of the time, by the end of my Sunday stream, I'm usually feel like I'm about to starve to death. Alright. Stacks, thank you, my man. Last couple of streams, Stacks has been helping me out with some resources, which is cool. Definitely appreciate it. That's very nice, actually. I always do appreciate it. One thing about this game, though, is resources can go crazy fast. Like, it's amazing how fast you can blow through 100 million game cash in this. It really is. But yeah, when Elite Tuners came out, there was, I don't even know how many cars we had to upgrade in a short period of time. But that's normally why I hoard resources when there's multi-car events like that come out that I need to do. That's the reason you want to have a lot of resources saved up. That way you got it if you need it. Yeah, definitely want to have it if you need it. I mean, as a new player, I just blew through all my game cash, right? I was spending it as soon as I got it, and that's normal. But at some point, you'll just get to a point in the game where, like, okay, I don't need to keep upgrading as much stuff now. But the way I look at it, though, I mean, the way they got things set up, you got Tempest, you got Legends, you got all the Elite Tuners events, you're going to have the new Legends, you got Prestige Cups every season. I mean, there's a lot of cars that you need to upgrade if you're going to get through all that. So for the majority of players that are trying to get through all the events, the first year or 2 or 3, you're going to have a hard time saving any resources, honestly. Alright, so our stream time is about up for the day. Stacks, thank you, buddy. We'll do a couple more races here and then that'll be it for the day. I want to say thank you guys and gals for coming out. I definitely appreciate it. I really do. William Dean Mellon say, hit that like button. It only takes a second, and it's free for you to hit the like button. So, if you don't mind, smash that like. Stacks, thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Everybody, awesome swaps, and thank you for being here on the stream. You guys and gals are super awesome. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me on the live streams. You guys and gals are amazing. But I think that's it for the day. I'll be back next week for a couple more streams. Like, I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to be able to get videos out for the new Legend stuff. I mean, so far I haven't even got it. It might be a slow process, so I guess I'm going to try and complete it eventually, and then I can, you know, record some stuff for it and make some videos for it, but I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to get how-to videos or walkthroughs for that, because I think that's probably going to be a little bit time-consuming, but we'll see what we can do. Anyways, I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here, but I think that's it for the day. Have a wonderful day. We will catch you next time, and yeah, catch you guys later. Thank you for being here.